This is James King. Hi, James.
Hi.
And you are with Infini D Learning. Infini D Learning. What is Infini D Learning?
Infini D Learning is a collaborative game-based STEM assessment tool. And how it works is the students go through the program and they get assessed on their knowledge, skills, and dispositions of the related STEM topics.
So really quick, before we get into that, why games? Why games? What's the deal with games?
Well, just like myself and probably a lot of other people, games are fun.
Right.
Games are attractive. And we know that the young people love the games. I even love games as an adult. And so we decided to build this platform with the support of the National Science Foundation to develop this program and with students in mind. And so how it works is the students are assessed on their knowledge of the content through the game, and the game works as a program to help them understand the content a little more.
Okay. So they're not called games, they're called missions.
They're called missions.
See, I learned that already.
Yes.
So
we have the missions.
I have been paying attention.
Yes. And so the missions are essentially, they're NGSS and standards aligned, Common Core aligned as well. And all the teacher has to do is pick a standard, run a mission, and they can review the analytics after they're done.
What grade levels do you target with these?
It's a K-12 platform, but right now we only have about K-9 and grades K-9.
Okay, so all STEM, all science. When you say STEM, that's pretty big.
Yeah. So depending on what state you're in, you can pull the state standards from a list, a drop-down menu that we have. And so it's essentially all the NGSS aligned standards.
Okay, so we cover biology, chemistry, physics.
Yes.
Okay, geology too.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Geology. I'm impressed. Some people leave off geology. Okay, so you were talking to me earlier about how maybe a teacher wanted to teach the water cycle. So how would I teach the water cycle with Infini D?
So I want to be clear that as a assessment tool that this sits on top of any curriculum that you're teaching. So
it's not the curriculum.
It's not a curriculum.
Okay, right.
It's assessment of the curriculum.
Right, and it's also, so it'd be a supplemental.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. So you got it right. So when a teacher is using whatever program they're using to teach the water cycle, when they want to have a different kind of assessment, something a little different, a little fun, they would come to Infini D Learning.
Okay. And so how does it work? So I'm looking at these really cool pictures here and everything.
You can see, that's some of the gameplay and how it looks.
Right.
And then it'll go to a video and showing you how the interaction and engagement that's happening in class. As you can see, students are out of their seats, they're communicating, they're collaborating, they're working together to solve the problems.
So you said they're put on teams?
Yes,
Is that right?
yeah,
Okay.
they work through teams. So the teacher can assign each student a role. So you have an engineering team, you have a medical team, you have a crew, and each student plays a role within that game and the mission.
And so I know from my experience, all I know is my experience, but I know that whenever I was put in groups to do something, there was always those kids that didn't do anything. And so 2 or 3 kids would do all the work, and there was the 2 or 3 that didn't do anything.
Well,
so how do we address that?
Yeah, well, so the beautiful part about that is because it's a game, all the kids are interested in playing. Now, you may have some that are a little more apathetic. They sit back, they may not. But once they get involved and once they see the other students getting involved, they lean in, they lean forward. And we haven't had any issues with students not wanting to play.
Cool. That's neat. And so when a district or a campus buys Infini D, are they buying all of Infini D? Can they buy modules? How does it work?
So it's a subscription model. It's per student per year, and it's total access to the entire platform.
So even if I'm in 6th grade and we have it for our 6th grade students, we have access to all the games,
Yes,
all the
grades,
missions,
all the missions, all the grades. Yes.
Okay, and so if somebody was interested in Infini D, where would they go?
They would go to infinidlearning.com.
And it's Infini-D. Is that how it shows up on the?
Online, it's all one word. Infinity. It's no dash on the line.
Okay. So James, thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good luck with your Infini D.
Yes, Infini
All right.
Learning.
Say hi to El Paso, by the way.
El Paso.
Yay.
I'll see you soon.
All right.